Okay, so let's see what we have here. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Six of Discs, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Discs, the Universe, and then Knight of Cups. Okay, and then below the deck is the Moon. So let's see here. It's funny because the Nine of Cups has shown up in a bunch of readings this month. So I feel like this is almost a collective energy that, a lot of the things that people have been working on are coming to fruition. That you have, you're bountiful, but sometimes just a little prideful too. And the more, it's so funny. I feel like, this is kind of like a politician card too, that sitting kind of boastful, saying like you have all the, you can solve everything. But I don't mean you as an Aquarius, because I don't feel like that's the energy of the Aquarians this month, but it does kind of have like this political feel to it. And as a collective, I know in the States we're really going back and forth between our candidates. So it's interesting that this keeps coming up. But for you, Aquarius, I really do feel like you're just taking a breath with everything that you have created. We have the Knight of Swords, which is often a message. Or it can be an air sign, so that's Gemini, Libra, or you, Aquarius. Knight of Swords is younger energy, so it could be somebody in their late teens or their 20s or early 30s coming in and sending you a message. So, and I also get kind of a sense, Aquarians, too, that this could be kind of a romantic relationship, that they're coming in and they're trying to fill your cups for you. And this might come as a surprise, and it might come in very quickly, especially because in the recent past we have the Five of Cups. So this is, a sense of depression over things lost that you haven't been able to get over. So, you could be. I do get a sense, kind of like this is this has to do with relationships in your life, this spread, that you're upset over some losses that you've had. Some people in your life have either been eclipsed out, or you have broken up with, or have moved on, and you're still sad over this. You haven't necessarily gotten completely over this. And so this person comes charging in, ready to give you their bounty. And then we have the Six of Wands over here. And so this is success. This is victory. This is writing in, finishing everything that you needed to, and being able to come home successful. And so this is this is your future. So don't turn your back on this. You're not looking at all of these wonderful things that are about to happen because you're still focusing on the past. In our subconscious, we have the Seven of Swords. So this can be, traditionally, it's like the thievery card. It can be somebody being really sneaky behind your back, trying to take something of yours. I also kind of see it too as wanting what you don't have. You already have so much, but you want something else now. And so subconsciously, I feel like that's more. I think you're kind of, in a way, stealing from your own joy, that, the grass is always greener. And so you're not focusing once again. Like, I feel like these two are linked, especially since they're both looking over to the past. You want something, you want more. Yeah, you want, something you don't have is really what it is. It's just like, oh, I already have 5 swords in my hands, but I want those 2. you know? And so, like, look into that with yourself. Make sure that you are in a very clear space of what you want and what your goals are. And acknowledge and be grateful for what you already have, because you have these 2 cups behind you too, you know, leading to your future, and you're not even focusing on them. And it's really interesting that there's 2 swords behind and you're looking at them going, I want those. But you could have them. You just have to put down everything else that you have. So in the six of discs we have at the crowning the reading. And I think I really feel like you guys are the ones who are getting the lessons, you know, that it's time for you to listen to your elders, listen to your teachers. They have a lot to give you, and they have a lot to help you on this road to success. You know, to fill up your cups, you have to know how to do that, and they want to give you that knowledge. And once they give you that knowledge, then you can carry on. Yeah? Because you're starting something new, and I feel like it's probably most likely a new relationship. So it could be romantic, it could be friendship, it could be within work. But someone's coming in, and I have a feeling that it's, you know, the Knight of Swords is coming in to sweep you off your feet. So, and if they're not in their, you know, late teens or 20s or 30s, they just have a youthful vibrance to them, like that age group. And to start something new in you, like something you haven't felt in a very long time. And the challenge will be to balance your life with this other person, you know, work-life balance. Because you do have the moon, so there's been a lot of emotional and spiritual duress and focus through September. So you, in Aquarius, you're really good at just powering through, even if there is strife going on, especially when it's emotional strife. But the moon is saying you still need to recognize it, honor it before you carry on. You can't just push it aside. So the moon is like a new spiritual level for you. And so honor that. Honor this so that you can have that new beginning. And once you have that new beginning, don't deny it, you know. Don't be like, oh, well, I have to work. No, I have to go take care of my family. Oh, I have this other obligation that I need to do. Make sure that you're keeping balance of the things that bring you joy, and your also the things that you have to do, your responsibilities. And in the hopes and the fears, we have the universe, which is pretty on point, I feel like, for this reading. So in the hopes, you're hoping for this new beginning. You want this new beginning. You're ready for it. You've reached, you know, you're sick of looking to the past, and you're ready to go on to this future with this new person who is filling you up beautifully. Or this new job that is just, you know, fitting you for who you are now. But I think you're also scared that it could actually happen and that you could actually succeed at it too. You know, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, I want it, but what if I actually get it? Kind of attitude. So the world, you know, no matter where the world is, you know, this is, I love that she calls it the universe card. The universe is with you and by your side and wants you to succeed. It doesn't matter if it's in your hopes and fears. It doesn't matter if it's in your past. It doesn't matter. Wherever this is, it's the universe speaking to you saying, I'm here for you. And I'm here for you in this regard. Don't fear me. Honor me. And if you do these things, then I think then you will definitely be receiving messages, receiving gifts, receiving things that will help you out, that'll get you to that next level. And so it's definitely, you know, worth your time to work through this past issue, to not steal your joy. Do not steal your own joy. Listen to your teachers. Listen to people who have been around the block, people you respect, people who have the knowledge. so that you can start something new. And once you do, make sure you balance this new lovely thing. Do not deny it, even if you have responsibilities, because the universe is on your side. All right, so let's look at the Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy cards just for a little bit of added guidance. Okay, let's see. I need to shuffle some more. Okay. The top one. Be willing to forgive. Let me show it to you. Okay. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. All right. Do you see how that is linked with this one here? You have to let go of those 3 cups to drink from the 2. Okay. So it's time to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to make space for this. Let me read that to you again. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Beautiful. Okay, because this right here we have victory in your future. But you can only have victory if you're putting your mind to it and if you're moving forward with it. If you stay stuck in this past, this emotional turmoil that has happened, but in a way it had to happen so you could grow into the human you are now. Like you had to have this pain, you had to go down into the depths so that spirit could rise you out and put you over here with the world. Okay? So forgive yourself, forgive those who have done you wrong. And you know what? Forgiveness is, I love that quote of forgiveness is not for the person, forgiveness is for yourself. So that you don't have to hold on to that burden. Okay? And you don't even have to, tell them that you forgive them. You just have to let it go in your heart. You just don't carry it with you